Yep.
Pictures. Okay, which of these do you want me to bring up? The JPEG one?
No, the beige and
Brown
brown.
beige?
Beige and brown is wow, really cool.
Very demure.
Very realistic.
That's very cool. Very cool. Alright, let's be good listeners.
Alright, people of the Canada. Listen, okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm here to present to you the provocation that I've chosen. So I will describe my inspiration because I have observed that the children are constantly knocking their toys on the floor and going up down the chairs. So I am inspired to expand their fine and motor skills and discover more things they can do and learn more about what they need to know. So describe how and why you've set your provocation the way you have. So this one, I've chosen this. And I've added the hammers, nails, and ropes. So it should be enough for 3 to 5 children. So I set up this provocation to get their attention. So I put the nails on the table and the rope so they could think, what could I do with these materials? Also, I would like to give emphasis on the science that focus on force and the relevance on the experience. So those materials are not very usual in their eyes. And my idea of provocation is to define provocation because these are open-ended materials and they will really stop and think. They rarely see the nails and the environment, so they will really think about what are there for, okay? So what am I going to do with the hammer and rope? It's like that. And so they will experiment first and they will find a way to channel their excitement into doing things, into doing what is troubling them. So, and then I will reflect on the important questions. First, I can see the table, wood logs, and this one. These are the wood logs and blackboard. I think that the students will explore, or I think that this dramatic place will help them to enjoy the experience within a day. And I think that they will tell their parents about their memorable experience they have done in that area. And I also think that I wonder that how does these children will level up their curiosity like that one by using the hammer, nails, and ropes and wood logs. I wonder how are they going to manipulate those things that would focus on force as my main point of learning. I also wonder how our hammer is related to the nails. What is the effect of that with regards to the development of the fine motor skills, analytical skills, and problem-solving skills? All the skills that they have. Okay. I also wonder how can students manage to resolve conflict, because of course there will be conflict with that materials because they will get, oh, that's mine, that's mine. So how can they resolve conflict with their playmates with regards to social skills while using those materials? And then my own reflection and my personal thoughts and of offering provocations. My personal thoughts on this are offering provocations to children will open up many opportunities for them to deepen their curiosity and develop their skills, such as I have told you a while ago, analytical skills, because they will think of other uses of those materials. I will present such as nails, hammers, and ropes. Their fine and motor skills will be, or their creative skills will also be enhanced by what ideas they think of the rope, of what to do with the rope. And finally, the authenticity of materials will have a big impact to the students because they need to use it and experience it so that they can apply it in their everyday lives. And that's it. Thank you so much. Bravo. Wala, di pa yata naklik. Success.